Hey everybody, it's Malcolm here, and I've got a fairly challenging message for you today. And this may offend some people, but I'm okay with that. I accept the responsibility. Somebody's got to do it. But anyway, the message, it's a thought that I've been chewing on for a while. Sorry about the bumpiness here. But something that came up probably 6 or 8 months ago that was a thought that I had for a while and then kind of resurfaced, and I've been thinking about it. And the thought is that I would rather be challenged to become who I'm capable of becoming than affirmed for who I currently am. I'm going to repeat that. I would rather be called out. I'd rather be challenged to become something greater that I'm capable of being, or that I'm capable of becoming, than to be affirmed for who I currently am. And the world is full of people who will embrace you and accept you and accept your shortcomings. And that's where it gets dangerous. See, somebody that you call a friend, if they're not making you better, I venture to say that they're not a friend. If all they do is affirm you in your weaknesses and affirm, your shortcomings, then I would consider that person more of an enemy than a friend. There's a verse in the Bible in the book of Proverbs 27:6 says, "Faithful are the wounds of a friend, and profuse are the kisses of an enemy." And what that means is, like, a friend is going to call you out. The wounds of a friend, the correction of a friend in helping you become who you're capable of being, or addressing one of your shortcomings and saying, no, what you're doing is wrong. I love you, but what you're doing is wrong. And profuse are the kisses of an enemy. So the affirmation of your shortcomings is something that you should consider enemy territory, like what the enemy is doing. Because really, like I said, friendship, the life of people together should make people better, not worse. And when you're affirmed in your shortcomings, that's only going to make you worse. Because people, as a natural tendency, we don't stay the same. We often deteriorate unless we're purposeful about getting better. It's just like muscles. You use it or you lose it. It's like metal. It rusts. Unless it's being used in a purposeful manner that keeps it from rusting, it deteriorates. And same thing with us. Same thing with our moral values, our skills, our leadership abilities, our ability to connect with people. Whatever it is, those things deteriorate if they're not intentionally developed. And so, again, I challenge you to examine your friendships, examine yourself, and challenge yourself, but also have somebody in your life that has the balls or has the guts to step up and challenge you to become the person that you're capable of being. Find a mentor, find a friend, and create a free fire zone where it's okay for them to call you out, and there's no judgment back to that person on your part. That they have that, position in your life where you've given them permission to address your shortcomings. So this is Malcolm, and I encourage you to think strongly, attempt fearlessly, and accomplish masterfully. Become the best person you're capable of becoming. Identify your shortcomings and get obsessed about becoming better in those areas. So have a good day. Hope you're challenged by this. All right, so I've got one more addition to the message that I just ended, and it's a thought that came after I got finished recording it. And the thought is that the easiest way to get somebody to live an ineffectual life is to affirm them in their shortcomings, or embrace their shortcomings. What I mean by that, the easiest way to get somebody to live an ineffectual or unimpactful or average or mediocre or below average life is to embrace them where they are and not challenge them to become what they're capable of being. A great example of that is myself when it came to school as a kid. I hated school. I had zero interest in school whatsoever, and I made a lot of excuses that a lot of people embraced. Not a lot of people called me out to become who I was capable of becoming. And a lot of times, growing up as a kid, the people that do have the guts to call you out, you don't really listen to, because they're family and what do they know, right? I have no doubt in my mind now that I was perfectly capable of getting straight A's. I've proven that to myself since I've been done with school, and the studying that I've done on my own, and things that I've learned and in some ways mastered and currently mastering now. I proved to myself that I could have been much greater when it came to school. Now, thankfully, I can recover from that. A lot of times people affirm some shortcomings that they've let it go for so many years that they can't recover. But like I said, the fastest way or the easiest way to get somebody to live an ineffectual life is to embrace them in their shortcomings. So again, my challenge to you is to find somebody who will not embrace you in your shortcomings or not affirm your shortcomings, but will challenge you to become the best version of you possible, who will challenge you to overcome your shortcomings, challenge you, who will call you out when you're doing the wrong thing and say, no, this isn't right. You're better than that, and I know it. You're capable of so much better. So get your butt in gear, get on the right track, think strongly, attempt fearlessly, and accomplish masterfully. This is Malcolm, signing out.